Yeah, sorry to bother you again. He sent me like five new questions, and I am lost in the woods. The first one is, how did you address or track the audience likeness to your audience profile? How do we track them?
For that one, remember, because thing, we use young actors in our production, and obviously we use them because we thought, it'll be suitable for our age group, because, our age group, 16 to 30-year-olds, are usually watching younger actors participate in a lot of thriller films. So by using younger actors, we believe that will be easier for the audience to kind of, how should I say it, to kind of correspond with the actors. Well, that's what I kind of, yeah, that's what I wrote down. That's what I wrote down, to be like to correspond with the actors and to be drawn into the production.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Don't forget to include that since our age group was like from 16 to 30, we have to make sure that we're including the age rating of 15, obviously to make sure that our audience and other viewers were addressed.
Oh yeah. Okay. And the other one was, are there particular points in your film that would appeal to or particularly terrify a certain age or gender? Explain.
Uh, I wouldn't say particularly terrified. I'd say particularly expect. And we had the scene where, remember the scene where the protagonist was walking by and he witnessed a crime where the guy was kind of caught, killing some next dude. He was kind of and the protagonist noticed him. So the protagonist, he didn't realize, but he dropped his phone and he started running. And then for some odd reason, the friend appeared to look like the killer, and the friend clocked the phone, so he found the phone, and then he started chasing him to give the phone, but the protagonist thought it was like, you know, he thought it was a killer, so he was running away. He didn't really kind of figure, in his mindset, he wasn't really like ready. He didn't really
Oh yeah.
understand what's going on. So there was a little
Mm-hmm.
bit of a red herring there. And I would say that would kind of like attract the audience, make them, you know, have the urge to find out who the actual killer is, and if they
Yeah.
and to even find out if the killer would, maybe even ever come back to haunt the protagonist. So yeah, I'll say that was the most interesting scene that I've done so far anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for that one.
That's alright.
I said, consider the use of camera work in this section. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we did that. We did that together. That would be the POV and a point of view for the protagonist when he was behind him walking to the camera was up and down in his
Yeah,
motions.
yeah.
So we write POV in that because yeah, that was one because we used we had extreme close up on the phone that he dropped.
Okay.
We had a medium shot and
Yeah.
a medium long shot, and then we had a long shot, and we had and then we used panning when there was one section when they crossed the road,
Mhm.
and we would pan with the motion to the left as they would do that. That happened twice. And then one time when we held it and we panned down as they were coming into the underpath. So we can use that
Okay.
in it. Is that
Okay.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. But what
Yeah.
would you say? What would you say was the purpose of doing that? Because obviously, Miss likes exaggerating. She'll probably tell us to elaborate on it. She'll be like, our point was good, but we still need to elaborate on it. I would say personally, it's just to make sure we make the audience feel more closer to the action. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
That's
And more variation if it's the same, and more variation because if it's the same type of shot all the time, it won't feel as thrilling. It will just be like boring. It wouldn't be. They wouldn't enjoy it as much.
yeah.
It wouldn't be visually stimulating. Yeah. Sorry, it's the last question I have for you. I don't know what to write exactly
Nice.
because I don't want to write it and she gets so angry again. It was what impact does it have? And by impact does it mean like the effect on the audience?
Yeah. For that one, if I'm correct, I wrote that it makes the audience seem as if they are the protagonist, which obviously it's important because it enables the audience to put themselves in the shoes of the protagonist, to get a feel to almost get a feel of what it feels like to be in the film.
Oh yeah.
That's the type of effect it has. So it's almost as if the audience themselves are in the film, and
Yeah, so it makes it feel like included into the storyline.
yeah, they're included. They're part of it. They're part of it ever since it started, ever since the beginning of the
Oh yeah, okay. Alright, thanks, bro.
film. Cool, bro.
Hopefully I get it by tonight and I'll give it to Mr. Man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cool. That's cool.
thanks, man. See you later.
See you later, bro.